I've got a nice rainbow on here. He took a fly on top. Fishing a Amy's ant, a little pheasant tail below. And he was looking up, which is a bit of a surprise, but a pleasant one. Fish. It's a nice take. Here he is again. Oh! Come on, buddy. That's a nice fish. And the jumper. That fish took that fly 3 times. There you go. Big pretty rainbow on Amy's ant. This one's foul hooked. Came up to look at the big one, and the little nymph caught him in the back. This is a rainbow. But fortunately, that's not barbed. He's not hurt. Rainbow. Figured there'd be one in there. The big stoneflies are out at this time of year. When the water's high and they're hard to intercept. They crawl along the bottom and then crawl out on the stones and stuff to hatch. There we go. This is why they're hitting that fly. That is the empty husk of a stonefly that's crawled to the edge, split out the back, and flew away. This is their time of year. And what I'm using, this one is bigger than the one I had on. The one I had on was the same size as this one, but I lost it. But this mimics the adult. Leggy, floats well, foam. But the one I had was a 14. This is a 12. 14's the right size. That's a stonefly polyp. And the stonefly has a lot of growth for trout. Trout are pretty efficient in that 1/5 of what they eat turns into body weight. Water's still high and fast, but that's when the stoneflies are on. So these are flies I have that look like that one that I showed. I'm going to save that one. I only have one of them. They live for 3 years under the water. So this is next year's bug, of which I have several. So I'm going to fish one of them. And then what I've done is I put this little orange float right at the top of my leader, at the end of my furl leader. And then this is tippet, which is clear. And this fly will sink. But the float will float. And I'll be able to see if something picks it up. This is how I tie a fisherman's knot. 6 times around. Grab the end with your teeth. Back in through the loop. Hold it with your finger. Lick it so it slips. Pull it down tight. Going around my finger is something I can do even in the dark. So there we go. All set. This should float. And if a fish picks this up, this will stop. And I'll know to set the hook. Well, I finished my lunch. We are starting to get some clouds. Forecast was potentially for some thunder showers in the afternoon. I do have a raincoat. But I'm going to head on up in the next pool or two, see what it looks like, and then I'll start making my way back. It's a long climb out of here. That's why fishing's good. Brook trout. White flashes, blue circles, red dots. Actually, it's a brookie. Not really a trout, it's a char.